just stop for a second. Before you download another trading app, before you load up that Teen Patty game again, before you tap deposit $50, thinking this time it's different, look at your bank account, look at your stress, look at how fast your money disappears and how slow it comes back. They told you invest $100, get $1,000. They showed you screenshots, fake profits, fake charts, fake lifestyles. And you believed it because you wanted to believe it, because real money is slow, real wealth is boring, and fake apps make it look exciting. But here's the truth. No one told you. But you're not losing because you're stupid. You're losing because the game was designed for you to lose. And until you fix this, nothing else in your financial life will move forward. You're not broke because you don't make money. You're broke because your money leaks quietly, daily, almost invisibly. It starts small, $10 here, $20 there, just one game, just one trade, just one more round. You tell yourself it's entertainment. You tell yourself it's practice. You tell yourself this is how people learn trading. But deep down, you know something feels off, because every time you deposit money, your heart beats faster, not with confidence, with hope. Hope that this time the chart will go up. Hope that this time the cards will flip in your favor. Hope that this time you'll finally screenshot a profit instead of a loss. And hope is expensive, especially when it's being sold to you. Look at those apps again. Bright colors, flashing numbers, countdown timers, limited time bonus. Deposit now and get 200% extra. Why are they begging you to deposit? Think about that. If someone really had a system that could turn $100 into $1,000 consistently, would they sell it to strangers for free, or would they quietly make millions themselves? The truth is simple. Real investing doesn't look like fireworks. It looks like patience. Real wealth doesn't look like dragons and tigers fighting on your screen. It looks like automatic transfers into savings. It looks like slow growth. It looks boring, and that's why your brain hates it, because your brain loves dopamine. It loves fast wins. It loves flashing animations. It loves almost winning, especially almost winning. Team Patty gives you just enough wins to keep you hooked. Fake trading apps show you demo profits that look insane. Then when you use real money, suddenly the market turns. Suddenly you're unlucky. Suddenly you need to deposit more to recover. And now it's not even about profit. It's about getting your money back. That's the trap. The moment you try to recover losses emotionally, you're no longer investing. You're gambling. And gambling is designed with math, not your math, their math. Casinos don't lose. Apps don't lose. Platforms don't lose. Only users do. And you're not weak for falling into it. You're human. You see influencers flexing cars. You see 19-year-olds claiming they made $10,000 in 1 week. You see screenshots of massive green numbers. Nobody posts the losses. Nobody posts the anxiety at 2 a.m. Nobody posts the credit card debt, because losing isn't sexy, but discipline is powerful. Let me ask you something honest. If you took every dollar you've ever deposited into these apps and instead put it into a simple savings account, how much would you have right now? $500, $1,000 more. Now imagine if that money was in an emergency fund. No stress when your car breaks down. No panic when rent is due. No heart attack when your job cuts hours. Peace. That's real wealth. Not screenshots, not flashing charts. Peace. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. You don't have a money problem. You have a focus problem. You're trying to multiply money that isn't stable yet. You're trying to invest before you control spending. You're trying to flip dollars instead of protecting them. That's like trying to build a second floor on a house with no foundation. It looks ambitious, but it collapses every time. The first step isn't trading. It isn't gambling smarter. It isn't finding a better app. It's stopping the leak, stopping the deposits, stopping the emotional decisions, because until the bleeding stops, you can't build. And here's something calm but powerful. You're not behind in life. You're not late. You're not dumb. You just got distracted. And distraction is expensive in America. Everything is fighting for your attention. Apps, ads, influencers, notifications. Everyone wants your time and your money. But discipline is quiet. It doesn't scream. It doesn't flash. It doesn't promise 300% returns. It promises stability. It promises control. It promises freedom slowly. And slow is okay. Slow is safe. Slow is sustainable. Right now, you don't need another strategy. You don't need another guru. You don't need another app. You need to fix this first. Control. Control doesn't feel exciting. It feels quiet. It feels almost boring. And that's exactly why most people never master it, because nobody brags about having self-control. Nobody flexes their emergency fund on Instagram. Nobody posts a story saying just transferred $200 into savings. But that's the move that changes everything. Right now, your money moves fast. It comes in, it disappears. Paycheck hits on Friday. By Monday, it already feels lighter, not because you're irresponsible, but because you never gave it direction. Money without direction looks for entertainment, and entertainment is expensive. That late night, just $25 deposit, that quick reload because you were so close, that fake trading signal promising a breakout. Each one feels small, but stacked together, it's a second rent payment. It's a car repair. It's peace of mind. And here's something nobody told you. Every dollar you lose in those apps is not just money gone, it's time gone, because you traded hours of your life for those dollars. You worked for them, you woke up early for them, you dealt with stress for them, and then you handed them to an app that was built to outsmart you. Let that sink in. You are not competing with another player. You're competing with algorithms, with probability models, with systems designed by teams of engineers and psychologists. They study human behavior. They know exactly when to show you a win, exactly when to show you a near win, exactly when to send you a limited bonus notification. You think you're choosing, but the environment is choosing you. And the longer you stay inside that loop, the harder it becomes to step out. That's why the first real power move is simple. Delete it. Not tomorrow, not after one last try, now. Because every time you say one last time and you're not making money, you're feeding a habit. And habits don't disappear with motivation. They disappear with boundaries. You don't need stronger willpower. You need fewer triggers. You don't need more courage. You need less temptation. Think about it. If junk food is in front of you, you eat it. If it's not in the house, you don't. Same thing with money traps. If the app is on your phone, it will call you on boring days, on stressful days, on lonely nights. And stress plus money equals bad decisions, always. Now let's talk real life. You don't need to double your money this week. You need to stabilize your money this year. Big difference. Doubling money fast feels powerful, but keeping money consistently is wealth. Imagine this. Instead of chasing $1,000 in fake profits, you build a $1,000 emergency fund. It sits there, quiet, waiting, no flashing lights, no dragons, no green candles, just security. And security changes your posture. You walk different, you sleep different, you think different. When your back isn't against the wall financially, you stop making desperate moves. And desperate moves are expensive. The reason fake trading and Teen Patty hit so hard is because they promise escape. Escape from bills, escape from average life, escape from slow progress. But real escape is boring. It's budgeting, it's tracking expenses, it's saying no, it's choosing long-term over instant. And that doesn't sell well, but it works. You don't need a viral win. You need consistency. Even $5 a day saved is $150 a month. That's $1,800 a year. And that's without risk, without stress, without heart attacks at 2 a.m. Let me ask you something deeper. If you weren't trying to impress anyone, if you weren't trying to catch up to social media lifestyles, would you even care about fast money, or would you just want stability? Because stability is underrated, but stability builds confidence. Confidence builds patience. Patience builds wealth, and wealth builds options. Options mean you don't have to say yes to everything. You don't have to chase every opportunity. You don't have to panic when things get tight. Right now, your biggest upgrade isn't income, it's discipline. Income without discipline disappears. Discipline without income eventually creates income. That's the truth nobody markets. So here's your reset. Stop trying to win big. Start trying to stop losing small, because small leaks sink ships. And you're not here to sink, you're here to build. Here's the part nobody talks about. It's not really about the money, it's about the feeling, that rush when you think you're about to win, that tiny spark of hope that says this could change everything. You're not addicted to profit, you're addicted to possibility. And possibility feels powerful when real life feels slow. Bills are real, work is repetitive, savings grow inch by inch. But fake apps, they sell transformation in seconds. They sell the fantasy version of you, the one who figured it out, the one who cracked the code, the one who finally got ahead. And when that version doesn't show up, you feel disappointed in yourself, not the app, yourself. That's the psychological trap. It shifts the blame, makes you think you just need to try harder, deposit more, learn more, risk more. But the smartest financial move isn't risking more. It's protecting more, protecting your cash, protecting your attention, protecting your emotional energy. Because once your emotions calm down, your decisions get smarter. You start asking better questions like, why am I chasing fast money instead of how do I make it faster? And that question changes everything, because real growth isn't dramatic. It's quiet, it's boring, it's consistent. And consistency doesn't give you adrenaline, it gives you freedom, not overnight, but step by step. And step by step is enough. Here's the part nobody talks about. It's not really about the money, it's about the feeling, that rush when you think you're about to win, that tiny spark of hope that says this could change everything. You're not addicted to profit. You're addicted to possibility, and possibility feels powerful when real life feels slow. Bills are real, work is repetitive, savings grow inch by inch. But fake apps, they sell transformation in seconds. They sell the fantasy version of you, the one who figured it out, the one who cracked the code, the one who finally got ahead. And when that version doesn't show up, you feel disappointed in yourself, not the app, yourself. That's the psychological trap. It shifts the blame, makes you think you just need to try harder, deposit more, learn more, risk more. But the smartest financial move isn't risking more, it's protecting more, protecting your cash, protecting your attention, protecting your emotional energy. Because once your emotions calm down, your decisions get smarter. You start asking better questions like, why am I chasing fast money instead of how do I make it faster? And that question changes everything, because real growth isn't dramatic. It's quiet, it's boring, it's consistent. And consistency doesn't give you adrenaline. It gives you freedom, not overnight, but step by step. And step by step is enough. So here's where everything shifts. Not with a big win, not with a lucky trade, but with a decision, a quiet one, the kind nobody claps for. You wake up one day and realize you're done funding your own stress. You're done chasing fast money. You're done letting flashy apps control your emotions, and nothing dramatic happens. No fireworks, no notification saying congratulations, just silence. And that silence feels different, because for the first time, your money isn't running away from you. It's staying. You check your bank account. It's not huge, but it's stable, and stable feels powerful. You start small. You track your spending for 30 days. No judgment, just awareness. You see where the leaks were, subscriptions, random deposits, late night, just one more decisions. And instead of feeling shame, that you feel clarity. Clarity is expensive to learn, but once you have it, you move different. You set up automatic transfers, even $50 a week. It's not sexy. It won't impress anyone, but it builds something real. Month after month, your savings grow slowly, quietly. You don't feel rich, but you feel in control. And control reduces anxiety when your car needs repairs. You don't panic. When rent increases, like you don't spiral. When an unexpected bill shows up, when you breathe because you prepared. That's the difference between gambling and building. Gambling feels exciting in the moment. Building feels secure in the long run. One steals your peace, the other protects it. You stop comparing yourself to screenshots. You stop believing every $1,000 in one day story, because now you understand something powerful. Wealth isn't about speed. It's about sustainability. Fast money disappears fast. Disciplined money compounds over time. Your mindset shifts. You stop asking, how can I double this? And start asking is, how can I protect this? That single shift changes your future because protected money grows. Unprotected money gets hunted, and the world is full of hunters, but you're not prey anymore. You're intentional, you're steady, you're patient. And patience wins more than luck ever will. Life doesn't suddenly become glamorous. Your job might still be average. Your car might still be simple. Your lifestyle might still look normal from the outside, but inside there's calm. No more chasing, no more emotional deposits, no more hoping an app saves you. You save you, one smart decision at a time. That's how real freedom starts, not with a jackpot, but with control. And once you fix that first, everything else finally has a chance to grow.